Have you ever thought memory loss is just about aging? The truth may surprise you. Some of the most familiar foods, things many of us eat every day, are quietly damaging brain cells, increasing inflammation, and speeding up the risk of dementia. Today, I'll walk you through the food map of your own kitchen and family table so we can see which foods should be reduced and which safer choices can help keep your memory sharp for years to come. If you care about brain health after age 50 or 60, please hit like and subscribe so you can get more practical, easy-to-follow guidance every week. I'm a doctor who has worked with many patients over 60 here in the United States. I know the constant worries we share. Why do I keep forgetting things lately? Why does my mind feel foggy, like I read but can't recall? These questions are not just feelings. The brain truly changes as we age. After 60, nerve cells age faster, their self-repair ability weakens, and the tiny blood vessels feeding the brain lose elasticity. Deep sleep, which nourishes memory, gets interrupted more easily. And if our daily meals aren't brain-friendly, the brain becomes like a dry forest, more vulnerable to inflammation, injury, and slower recovery. Many people say, well, that's just aging. Forgetfulness is normal. That's partly true, but not all memory loss is due to age. Hidden culprits are sitting in our pantry, our fridge, in a quick breakfast, or on the weekend dining table foods we never imagined could harm the brain. Remember, the brain weighs only about 2% of body weight, but uses up 20% of all energy. Everything you eat, sugar, fats, salt, additives, travels through the bloodstream to the brain. If blood sugar spikes, bad fats rise, salt overloads, and oxidative stress builds up, the brain suffers from chronic inflammation and weaker connections. We call this brain fog, that heavy, cloudy feeling, poor focus, quick irritability, and fatigue. Have you experienced forgetting familiar names, misplacing items, feeling exhausted after reading, poor deep sleep, or becoming easily frustrated? These are not destiny. Many of these issues improve once we adjust our diet. I've seen many older adults who simply cut back on a few foods and added healthier options, and within 3-4 weeks they felt more alert, slept deeper, and forgot less. Food is medicine if used wisely. For caregivers, you are the head chef of your family's health. Your choices matter for your parents every day. For women after menopause, hormone changes make sleep, mood, and memory more sensitive. The right foods can help restore balance. I'm not calling for extreme diets. We can still enjoy what we love, but smarter. Reduce frequency, reduce portions, change cooking methods, and always have a healthy alternative. The golden rule: decrease the bad gradually, add more of the good gradually. Each week, drop one suspicious food and add one brain-friendly food. That is the recipe for living longer and healthier. Before we get into the list, I invite you to open your pantry or refrigerator after watching this video. Ask yourself, do you drink sweet beverages every day? Do you keep fried food or fast food ready to grab? Do you snack on candies, cookies, or white bread just to eat quickly? You don't need to quit everything right away. Just recognize them so you'll know where to start. Picture the blood vessels feeding your brain like a river. When sugar, salt, bad fats, and additives are high, that river narrows, stiffens, and collects inflammatory sludge. The result? Weaker memory, slower thinking, and shallow sleep. We may not notice right away, but month after month, year after year, the damage shows. Many older adults tell me, every morning I wake up with a heavy head, like carrying a stone. This is often a mix of blood sugar swings, dehydration, lack of fiber, lack of healthy fats, and caffeine disturbing sleep. Smart meal adjustments are the foundation. Don't worry, the next part is not just warnings. I'll also share safer alternatives, what to drink instead of soda, what to eat for breakfast instead of pastries, and how to satisfy that craving for crunch without deep frying. We'll build a clear roadmap. You don't have to be perfect. Just be steady. For example, if you drink 1 can of soda every day, try cutting back to 3-4 cans per week, then 2, then just 1 on a truly special occasion. The brain appreciates these small adjustments. Two friends of the brain that are often forgotten are sleep and water. When you cut sugar, fried food, and late caffeine, you sleep more deeply. When you drink enough water, your brain processes energy more efficiently. This is the foundation for every food change to work better. Eating habits are tied to memory and emotions. The smell of bread, the sizzling sound of frying, the warmth of family dinners. So change lasts only if we keep the warmth of the meal. Family presence, beautiful plating, pleasant aroma. We change ingredients and cooking methods, but we keep the joy. The goal is not to become a strict dieter, but a smart eater, so your mind stays sharp, your steps steady, your independence longer, and your life story can be fully shared with children and grandchildren. Every choice in the kitchen today points to that future. If you have diabetes, kidney disease, high blood pressure, gout, or are taking medications, consult your doctor before making major diet changes. This content is health education to help you ask the right questions at your next visit. Now, grab a pen and paper. We're moving into the list of 9 foods to cut back on to protect your brain, why they harm, how to spot them, how to reduce, and smart substitutes. First, sugary drinks such as soda, bottled sweet tea, and energy drinks. High sugar increases insulin resistance, causes inflammation, damages brain vessels, and weakens memory. How to spot them? Labels showing 30-40 grams of sugar per can divided by bottle. How to reduce? Cut from daily to 3-4 times per week, then 1-2 times. Healthy swaps. Water. Sparkling mineral water with lemon or berries. Unsweetened herbal tea. Second, pastries and refined carbs such as white bread, cookies, donuts, and pastries. Refined carbs spike and crash blood sugar, causing brain fog and poor focus. How to spot them? Soft white bread. Low fiber. Coated with sugar or cream. How to reduce? Eat 1-2 times per week instead of daily. Avoid at night. Healthy swaps. 100% whole grain bread, oats, fresh fruit. Third, fried foods and fast foods such as French fries, fried chicken, and onion rings. Deep frying creates oxidants and AGEs, advanced glycation end products, that inflame nerves and damage brain cells. Reused oil is even worse. How to spot them? Golden, crunchy, greasy foods with oil residue. How to reduce? Limit to once per week. Never reuse oil. Healthy swaps. Oven-baked or air-fried with olive oil. Roasted sweet potatoes or pumpkin. Fourth, processed meats such as bacon, sausages, hot dogs, and deli meats. They contain nitrates, nitrites, salt, and preservatives causing inflammation, raising blood pressure, and harming brain vessels. How to spot them? Unusually bright red-pink meat, very salty taste, packaged and pre-sliced. How to reduce? If eaten every morning, save them just for weekends. Healthy swaps. Chicken breast, lean turkey, fish, season with herbs and cook at home. Fifth, trans fats found in industrial baked goods like shortening, margarine, frosting, and packaged snacks. Trans fats worsen cholesterol levels, stiffen arteries, increase inflammation, and raise dementia risk. How to spot them? Ingredient label says partially hydrogenated oil. How to reduce? Read labels carefully. Avoid cheap industrial pastries. Healthy swaps. Homemade baked goods, olive oil, avocado spread. Sixth, excessive alcohol. Alcohol shrinks the brain, disrupts neurotransmitters, reduces deep sleep, and increases the risk of falls and strokes. How to spot it? More than 2 drinks divided by day for men, or more than 1 drink divided by day for women, consumed regularly. How to reduce? Save drinking for special occasions, alternate with water. Healthy swaps. Non-alcoholic drinks, low-sugar mocktails, sparkling water. Seventh, high-mercury fish such as shark, swordfish, king mackerel, big-eye tuna, and tilefish. Mercury accumulates and damages the nervous system, affecting memory and movement. How to reduce? Limit large, long-lived fish. Choose safer options. Healthy swaps. Salmon, sardines, herring, pollock, small Atlantic mackerel still rich in brain-friendly omega-3. Eighth, ultra-processed salty foods such as potato chips, instant noodles, and salty canned soups. High sodium raises blood pressure and harms brain microvessels. Many additives fuel chronic inflammation and provide empty calories. How to spot them? Heavily packaged, very salty flavor, long shelf life. How to reduce? Limit salty snacks daily. Buy small packs. Eat with a plan. Healthy swaps. Unsalted roasted nuts. Air-popped popcorn. Homemade vegetable soup with less salt. Ninth, artificial sweeteners in high doses and strong caffeinated drinks like some energy drinks and diet sodas. In sensitive people, they may affect blood sugar control, cause headaches, and disrupt sleep, and poor sleep weakens memory. How to reduce? Avoid in the afternoon divided by evening. Cut back weekly. Healthy swaps. Diluted fresh juice, moderate coffee or tea in the morning. The good news: our brains are not beyond repair. When we gradually remove these 9 harmful foods and replace them with brain-friendly ones, neurons get better nutrition, memory improves, and clarity returns. So what should we eat? 7 protective food groups: leafy greens and cruciferous vegetables, spinach, kale, broccoli, for vitamin K, lutein, and folate. 1-2 servings divided by day. Berries, blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, rich in anthocyanins. A half cup divided by day. Fatty fish, salmon, sardines, small mackerel. For EPA and DHA, 2-3 times, divided by week. Nuts and seeds, walnuts, almonds, pumpkin seeds, flax seeds, for plant omega-3 and vitamin E. 1 small handful, divided by day, unsalted. Whole grains, oats, quinoa, brown rice. Whole wheat bread to stabilize blood sugar. Healthy oils, extra virgin olive oil, avocado oil, for flexible vessels. Beans and soy products, black beans, edamame. Green beans for plant protein and fiber. To make it practical, here's a sample brain-healthy menu. Breakfast oatmeal with low-fat milk, blueberries, and walnuts. Lunch kale salad with grilled salmon and olive oil. Snack 1 apple with 5-6 almonds. Dinner brown rice, steamed chicken breast, broccoli, and a bowl of black beans. You don't have to change everything in one day. Each week, drop 1 harmful food and add 1 brain-friendly choice. You'll soon notice deeper sleep, brighter mood, and sharper memory. We've explored the 9 hidden brain-harming foods, from sugary drinks, pastries, fried foods, processed meats, to alcohol and mercury-rich fish, and also the protective foods like greens, berries, omega-3 fish, whole grains, and nuts. The key is not to quit everything at once, but to gradually cut the bad and increase the good. Every small change in daily meals nourishes the brain. Less sugar, less frying, more greens and seeds. Your brain has amazing healing potential. With the right care, you'll be rewarded with clearer memory, better sleep, lighter mood, and the best gift: independence, confidence, and joy with family. If you have chronic conditions like diabetes, hypertension, kidney disease, or take medication, consult your doctor before making major diet changes. This video is for health education, to help you ask the right questions at your next appointment. Starting today, pick just 1 small change in your meals. Drop 1 harmful item, add 1 brain-healthy food. That small step opens the door to a sharper, healthier future. If you found this video helpful, please hit like so YouTube can recommend it to more people. And don't forget to subscribe and tap the bell to get weekly tips on keeping your brain sharp after 60. I'd love to hear from you. Among these 9 foods, which one will you cut first? And what will you replace it with? Leave your comment. I'll reply. Thank you for joining. This content is not a substitute for personal medical advice. Always consult your doctor when needed. See you in the next video. Keep your brain healthy. Live independently longer.